Hey, hello everyone, and we're back after a couple of years of not being in the shoddy kitchen. And funny enough, it all looks exactly the same, the decor, the plates, the pans. We just haven't been here, but now we're back, both of us, Suanna and I. She's actually just about to be qualified as a nutritionist since you last saw her. So I'll be here for the eye candy and she'll be here for the expertise. Tonight we're going to make something simple because this first video we've made for a long time. We're going to make Uttapam, which is made from fermented rice, and we're going to add some vegetables into it. Suanna will explain more as we go along. We've done a nice shop today. If you just pan over to this side, Suanna, you can see we've bought some lovely vegetables, so there'll be some nice recipes coming here. So I'm going to hand you over to Suanna, and she's going to explain it as she goes along, and you'll just get a nice glimpse of me every now and again just to keep you happy. And yeah, see you in a bit.
Hi everyone, we are back in the shoddy kitchen. Okay, so as Steve has explained what we are going to do today, so I will be proceeding it quick and brief. I will be telling you what and all ingredients are required for Uttapam, and let's go for it. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. In this plate, I have chopped tomato, onion, green chili, coriander, carrot and capsicum. So this all is going to go on top of the Uttapam. So this is a batter which I made ready. Yesterday I kept at 12 o'clock or something PM. I have soaked rice to 1.5 cup of rice and half cup of urad dal, and kept it overnight to get it soaked, and then I grinded it, and now in the evening we are going to make the recipe now. So
you see all of these simple videos, in the background there's all this work going on, all this soaking and grinding. So Ella's been toiling in the kitchen to make this batter.
Yes.
You can actually buy a ready-made, it's not as nice, but if you're in a hurry and whatever, you can buy a ready-made, but Suanna's made the proper stuff.
Okay, so in this batter, half tablespoon of salt is going to go. And again, it's like, how much you want as per your taste, you can add the salt to it. And if you want any additional masalas, like, it might be jeera powder, chaat masala, garam masala powder, it's your choice. But we are going to make it very simple. And as for beginners and all to learn how to make Uttapam, this is the best video, I guess. So I have taken a non-stick pan and I have cut one onion, which is half, and I've poked a fork to it, and with this help of onion we are going to spread the oil on the tawa. Okay, so first of all we have to light the stove. Without that we cannot cook, as you all know. So
now this is something I found, because I've done this a few times myself. The temperature is actually quite important.
yes,
Like, you don't want it too hot.
yes.
But you need to get it hot enough to make a crispiness when you first put it in. But Spanner's a bit more of an expert than me. By the way, if you're wondering about the camera angle here, I'm under strict instructions that I'm only to film the top half of Suanna's body because she's wearing shorts. And,
Please excuse me with that, guys.
yeah, so
Okay, give it a nice stir with after adding some salt to it. Check the temperature of the tawa. It's you have to sprinkle some water to it to check if the the tawa is get ready for for the tawa, the dosa to be put on. It's not yet ready, I suppose.
what I found again when I did it, you want the water to immediately start to evaporate
Yes,
and fizz
yes.
and be gone very quickly, and then you
Yeah.
know it's the right temperature. And when you're making a lot, another thing I found from watching other people is you need
it got off.
sometimes to cool it in between doses, because it gets too hot, the heat gets more and more, and you do need to cool it a little bit sometimes. People use a damp rag, I think, is that right?
Yes, yes. You first sprinkle water and then oil on it, so that oil doesn't get burnt. So they wipe it with one wet cloth actually. We are not going to do that because it's so messy, and as you all know, it's shoddy kitchen. We are not going to make a lot of dirty kitchen now. So we are going to keep it as simple as that. So I'll check it once again if how was the temperature of the tawa.
And you might find I'm doing some slightly not so good camera work. The camera's better this year than it was before. I got a slightly newer camera, but I'm a bit rubbish at it because I haven't done it for a while. So
okay, so the tawa is ready. It's hot and nice. I'm slowing it down a little bit and dipping the onion into the oil and spreading it all over the tawa.
you won't believe how tricky this is. Getting a faraway shot without getting the bottom half of Savannah's body in it and actually showing what she's doing at the same time.
Okay.
We like to make things difficult.
So I put 1 scoop and it goes another one and stir it little bit because you want the uttapam to be thick enough. It's not dosa because dosas are usually, you know, thin, paper thin. So we're not going to do that. So now, as the batter is still raw, I'm going to put some of the, you know, vegetables which I have chopped earlier. If you don't like any vegetables from this, you can skip this part and you know, you can just add whatever you like.
I think a very common one you'll find in restaurant things is just tomato and onion.
Yes, and coriander.
And I got
chili.
I got corrected today as well by our expert nutritionalist because when I made them, I added chopped garlic and ginger into the batter before I cooked it, which is very tasty, but it's actually called something else then, not a uttapam. It's called a
Chila.
chilla.
Yeah,
Okay.
but basically that is made with the, you know, the besan atta. So I'm going to sprinkle some of the oil to it.
And this is for what reason? Is this just to crisp the edges?
Yeah,
or?
it's crispy edges because we are not using any oil much. And tap this vegetables on the batter slowly.
The fun
And
will
get
start shortly when Suanna attempts to flip it over because you do actually cook the other side, and I'm quite looking forward to this part of it. But I'm sure she's more of an expert than me.
It has been a long time. It has been two and a half years that we are shooting the video now. So it's pleasure shooting it again and getting back with you guys again. I know you all were waiting for the videos, but
No, you know everyone's waiting for it to go wrong is what.
the wait is over, guys. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I haven't changed at all. I'm still looking quite spectacular.
Yes, young and energetic.
Yes,
Have I become what?
young and vigorous. No, you've just become an expert nutritionist in the time.
Yes.
Mm.
You can add butter also, melted butter to it, or ghee, anything of your choice. If you don't like oil to it, you can add your ghee or, you know, butter to it. So that doesn't make any difference though. The taste will enhance though with the ghee. And yeah, and I'll see you back with the ready dosa. Okay? See you
No, hang on. We're going to watch you flipping this dosa. That's the bit I'm looking forward to.
No, I thought I will get escape from this.
No, I'm sorry. Are we ready?
Okay.
Ready? A one.
Okay. God bless me.
Hooray!
Oh, okay.
Actually, that was pretty impressive there,
Yes.
Suanna. All right, I'm going to switch off for a minute and we'll come back with a perfectly
Yes.
finished dosa in a minute. Okay. Hi. Right, we're back. A little bit hot and sweaty after cooking all the uttapam. This is the finished thing, which you're going to have with our dal and some coconut chutney that Suanna made earlier. I just wanted to recap about this batter because I think we might have slightly brushed over how it was made. Last night, Suanna put a cup and a half of rice in this bowl with half a cup of urad dal, and she covered it in water and we just put a lid on it and left it overnight to slightly ferment. And then today she drained the water off and put it in a blender with a little bit more water and blended it down into a paste, which you can see the consistency of. So you can just add a bit of water till you get to this kind of consistency. You want it pouring consistency. And then we left it again till this evening for another 6 hours, 7 hours, just to slightly ferment more. It gives it a nice sort of fermented taste. Anyway, that's how you do it, and that's what you end up with. So, and as I say, if you can't be bothered to go through the whole process, you can buy a ready-made mix, which we would never use, of course. we're professionals. Anyway, good night.